what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Fellavision. Here with my boys, Tharp and Bryan. We got Andy in the back. Today we got a double header for you. We're doing Oscar nominations, and then we're reviewing ISS. Stay fucking tuned. Also, spoilers ahead. So if you haven't seen that, cut off when we're done talking about Namis, because you're about to be bummed.
Don't.
Actually, don't worry about it.
No. Literally lock in after the Oscars.
All right, so let's talk about, before we jump into the Namis, let's talk a little bit about, it's been a couple weeks. I don't know if y'all knew this, but there's a little bit of movie magic going on. We haven't recorded in 2 weeks, and I also haven't seen The Boys in about 2 weeks, except for when we saw ISS. So what have y'all been up to? Tharp.
So what I've been up to, saw the Hotline TNT boys. That was an amazing gig. I walk into a sold-out show, and I'm like, boy, is there a lot of people here. Like, it's kind of like blows my mind how many people they can fucking cram in that fucking room.
Brooklyn Steel.
At Brooklyn Steel. And it's blows my mind every time that's sold out. Then the very next night, I go to another sold-out gig, the Chisel and Homefront. And also sold out. Also could not believe how many people they fucking put in this building.
See, that surprises me that Chisel and Homefront sold out.
But it sold out in like minutes. It was like crazy. So that was also an insane gig that kind of looked like a punk flyer from the 80s. It just looked like skinheads tumbling over each other with like boots and shit like that. Like it was a very, very 70s punk gig. Lots of suspenders. One guy had brass knuckles tattooed on the back of his head. And
that was my homie.
I was like, this is the kind of pit I like to be in.
Yeah, that actually is sick as fuck. Anybody else brass knuckle tats? Do y'all know anybody with brass knuckle tats? I know unfortunate.
You know one person?
Yeah, for sure. You're from Central Florida, my friend.
Okay, I know a guy with a
stick out.
I was like, I know a guy with an Uzi on his chest.
Yeah, we do know Uzi chest. No, I don't know if that's chest. It's like
whatever this
sternum?
is. Yeah.
Uzi sternum?
Uzi sternum. I wonder if there's
more
than one.
He definitely has brass knuckles as well.
Okay.
I don't know enough people with brass knuckles. We also know a guy with a Sidekick 2 tattooed on the back of his neck.
Is that the same dude?
No, that's a different dude.
Different dude.
That's like The Town, where Jeremy Renner has the Irish guy, the fighting Irish guy, but he's holding a bag of money with a gun.
Yeah, it's just fucking sick, too. By the way.
Yeah.
But wait,
still, we get that tattoo.
We know somebody with a brass knuckle.
I'll consider it.
All those fools have brass. That entire lineup of CFLHardcore.com. Check it out.
I remember when brass knuckles were very hot. I remember there was a lot of people had them like spray painted on their skateboards and stuff like that. Yeah. There was a lot of in the 2000s.
It's a classic threatening aura, and it's pretty easy to. It's like a nice silhouette.
Easy
it's
thing
cooler,
to draw.
It's like better energy than having a knife on your skateboard. Having the brass knuckles.
Yeah.
All right, Bryan. What's up with you?
Are you serious?
I'm dead ass. Yeah.
Neither of you have hit me up.
What do you mean, dude?
It's been a week and you haven't said fucking anything.
Is it a birthday?
Big Bird.
Big Bird.
You don't know about what happened to Big Bird?
Something happened to Big Bird? Pull it up.
And Big Bird is small.
What do you mean Big Bird is small?
You haven't heard? It's been a week.
Video. Oh, what the hell?
Look at him.
Oh my God.
I've been
shrunk him?
I've been waiting for someone to hit me up about this for 6 fucking days. He's tiny and no one knows what happened.
Wait, what?
I love him. He's running on the screen.
Is this what you wanted?
Look at how fucking small he is.
Yeah, that's not cool, man. Is that an ant next to him?
It's
they
something.
Shouldn't do that to my boy like that.
All I'm saying is that, like if you guys didn't know, that's cool. But I don't know. I'm in a bad place all week.
Yeah,
and I'm not getting hit.
What are they gonna do about it?
Fucking beats me. It's been a fucking week.
I think they'll save him. You can't leave him like that forever. What do they call? They call him Big Bird still?
He's so fucking small, and I can't do anything about it.
Oh, he's really small. My
God.
That doesn't.
Look at him next to the milk.
Paperclip.
Every day you say, how you doing? I talk to you more than anyone I know.
I like that it's free Palestine.
Just everything about this is my favorite tweet.
Barbarism critic.
Okay, I hope by the time that this airs that we have some answers
closure
to why Big Bird is small.
I think by the time this airs, Big Bird will be big again.
It's been 6 days since he was small, so I'm not fucking sure about that. Maybe they forgot, but
I think they're saving Big Bird, man.
I don't know. I got a lot on my mind. I got a lot weighing on me, and it's been. I don't know. It's been fucking me up.
It's been tough for you, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Outside of Big Bird being small.
Yeah, other than that.
There is big news.
I don't know
Big news beyond that.
I did, the reason we took a week off, folks, is because I went on a cruise with the fam. Did a little bit of Caribbean cruising myself. Had a great time. Went to Jamaica. And also, for some reason, went to Haiti, which I didn't know you could do on a cruise. That doesn't seem like a normal place to stop on a cruise.
I mean,
but we did.
Especially considering that Haiti's like in a state of disarray right now.
Current military coup going on.
Yep.
Yeah, I went there in a private, fenced-off part of Haiti. So that was pretty fun.
Nice.
Shared a room with my 12-year-old nephew. Shout out Jackson. I know you're watching this. He's one of our 5 listeners.
Yeah.
He also recently started his own podcast about cooking, which I'm sure will surpass us in listenership very soon.
Any day now on the charts.
Wow, we're
Bryan
plugging.
also sent him a gift. Brian sent my nephew 2 Kanye West shirts.
Yeah.
So he wants to say shout out to you for that.
He wants to say
He wants to shout you out for that.
Nice.
He also, speaking of shirts, he told me that he didn't have time, but remember last time we spoke about his shirts, he taped Donda to his shirt.
Yeah.
He was proud that came up on this podcast. Mm-hmm. So I'll bring up his other shirt idea, and that he was bummed that he couldn't get it done in time.
Is it a Burzum shirt?
But he wanted to. It's Burzum. Fucking hilarious. He wanted to tape "Fuck Andy" to his shirt.
Oh my god!
But his mom wouldn't let him, or something like that. So
What the fuck, man? Who is
Yeah,
this kid?
dude.
It's a cooking
That's
show.
right.
It's a cooking show, so Fudge Andy would be a great shirt.
Yeah.
He's cooking all right.
He don't fuck with you, Andy. He does not like you at all, dude.
Listen,
I control the guests on the pod, so he
That's
better
true.
come around.
Yeah, dude. He don't like you, dude. You're gonna have to do something. You might have to send him a couple gifts like Bryan did.
Yep. I got a new shirt, so I was able to get rid of 2 from the closet.
Fraser shirt, by the way.
Yep.
On the homie.
Shout out to Eddie. There's 3 things in my life. There's Fraser. There's Fiddlehead. Last week.
And then there's Big Bird.
and family. Now Big Bird's yellow.
Fraser, Fiddlehead, and family.
I think we need to hang out with Bryan more.
I went to Sesame Street on Saturday, 63rd. I was trying to figure out what the fuck happened, you know? Just getting to
Boots on the
bottom of it.
ground.
But
Boots on the ground.
I'm still fucked up about this. Big Bird's supposed to be yellow and big, and now he's yellow and small.
Yeah, I mean.
So yeah, small bird.
Do you want to talk about what happened on the way into the studio?
What do you
What
mean?
happened on the way into the studio?
There was
Oh my god. There was a situation with the security guard.
Andy was already inside.
Yeah, we were
The lady.
yeah, someone got
An old favorite of the
She's
pod.
she rocks.
yeah. There's a gatekeeper, like literally, that protects the fellas and co from
She definitely protects
unwanted
us.
intruders.
Yeah.
And we've developed a little bit of rapport. Sometimes she gets mad at us for coming in one at a time instead of all at once because
Yeah, as if
she doesn't
that's
like
how
pressing the
life works.
button.
Yeah, she does not
Yeah.
like pressing the button.
She does not like letting people in. But she was outside for a smoke break or something talking to a coworker, and Chris Tharp and I, just off the bus, walk in and we see her, we say hi, we say, hey, how you doing? She's like hi, and then she slaps a badge, opens the door for us and says, you guys got one in there already. And then she says, you're waiting on the fat one.
Are you lying?
No.
Stop lying.
She said this.
They came in dying.
There's
laughing.
no fucking way.
It was insane.
I was.
Are you being honest?
Yeah, I thought
I
I was like,
swear to God.
I'm gonna fucking kill her, dude. She's fucking dead, dude. Are you being for real, or is this a bit?
This
What
is
I
not
heard-
even a
it's
bit.
not a
Like we
bit.
couldn't write this bit.
Dude, what the fuck?
Listen, I was.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
What did she say to you?
She didn't say anything to me.
I thought she said
No,
that-
no, no. So I may have instigated this.
This
Actually.
is bullshit. Dude.
I may have planted the seed because when I came in, I said,
I'm waiting for the fat one.
I said, hey, is that fat fuck here yet? No, I said, hey, is the big guy here yet? And
Okay.
So that's like a nice way to say, like, you
She
recognize
doesn't
him.
get to say that.
Yeah,
She
but she
immediately
just
was
tore
like-
into you with us because he wasn't there, so it
Yeah.
wasn't like she was riffing on his bit.
I think it's great because she feels like part of the fellas now. I mean,
She's
Yeah.
fucking dead, dude.
I think she's cool.
You're
I'll
gonna see her
protect her.
hung next
I'll
time we
protect
come
her.
through here.
speaking of
What
waiting
the
for the fat
hell?
man, how's that new chair treating you?
Oh yeah. So
We're A-Bing some
for
things
those
here.
that are very astute in their observations, I've got a different chair, and Andy said I looked too fat in the other chair. And I was saying I was uncomfortable, and he brought it to, well, you look too fat, so you should switch. And I switched into a smaller chair, which I think makes me look fatter. But I am more comfortable.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Man, you guys really brought me down here. That's unbelievable.
Do you have an Ozempic update while we're at it?
Oh, yeah. Wait, last episode I told you that I got the 1 milligram, which is the
you
wrong
got too
one.
much.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten the other one yet. We're getting there. We'll
So
get
we have-
started.
so we
I
don't-
was gonna say, the update is there.
Yeah. Well,
No
I was on
update.
a cruise,
Okay.
right? And the big thing about Ozempic is it makes you nauseous at first. And as y'all know, I'm a motion sick boy.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to get sick, so I didn't start it yet.
I feel like a cruise is a lot of Ozempic takers.
Oh my God, for sure. A lot of upside down pineapple folks. You guys know about the upside down pineapple?
No,
No.
Idiots.
I want to go on a cruise so
I
bad.
told
I've never been on
I told
one.
Andy about it. Well, I told him to Google it after I showed him a photo of it. Next door to my stateroom was a. Let me give you the rundown of the magnets. So, a big thing on cruises, if you're like a cruise person, you typically have a bunch of magnets you put on your doors. They're all
Oh, if you've
doors.
been on a bunch, you just like
You just have like a bunch of shit.
It's like like put a
Rubber
sticker on a
dust is a big
suitcase
one.
kind of.
Yeah,
deal?
exactly.
Okay.
So, but one of the ones that you'll see in the freaks is an
fuck Andy.
upside down pineapple. So these people had about 5 or 6 upside down pineapples. By the end, they had 4 because I took a couple.
What?
They had a service monkey, which I've yet to figure out what that one means. It just said service monkey, and then a chewed up piece of gum magnet.
I need to know what the pineapple is right now.
So the pineapple is a way for people on cruises to signify that they're DTF with other couples. It's a swinger thing, big swinger thing.
Shot.
And there's like a whole thing about it where like you put a sticker on your ship card, so that way when you're at the bar, you can leave your ship card in front of you and people can see it.
Bro, what?
So the people next to me were DTF, and I kept trying to see them. I kept trying to like sit from the door,
So some there
open
by.
it when they came out and see what they looked like. Because like the thing is, like if you see it on the door, you're allowed to walk in.
Ooh.
That's like the thing. You can come in if you see it.
Can I get
That's
a little more
insane.
elaboration? Is there like a? Do you have the upside down pineapple if you are a couple or if you're the unicorn?
It's a couple thing.
But like what I'm saying is that like if the third is like I'm looking.
Oh no,
for
I don't
some
think it's.
fun.
I don't think it's. I think it's swaps only. I think it's
Swaps
swaps.
only.
Maybe it's more loose.
Oh, you got to
than
go
that.
2 for 2.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
swaps.
Swaps for dudes.
Yeah.
The chewed up piece of gum is what you would expect. Like I am used. I'm a used person. You can use me
like the
Oh,
used
like a piece
wow.
of gum.
The upside down
I don't know
pineapple.
what service
Do
monkey
people
was,
have
though.
right side up pineapples? Do you have to like look out for
Yeah,
that?
well,
Like, is there?
you're
is-
down to fuck, but you're not like gonna swap.
This is kind of like the hanky code. You guys
Well, I
know
was
what
thinking
is?
that it was like the what is that thing on at the villages? The
loofahs.
The loofahs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't have any loofah system. They have a pretty rudimentary system compared to what the Villages does.
Yeah, the loofah system.
which my
is
dad
much
lives
more
there, by
advanced.
the way,
He
and
lives in
also
the
goes on
villages.
cruises a
Oh
lot.
yeah, he does. Wow,
Hanky
he's,
code.
he's-
Dad loves to go on cruises and lives in the Villages. He
what was going
definitely
on?
is doing that type
what
of
kind
shit.
of what was going on in his door?
Did you stand
No,
next to your
trust
dad?
me, I went looking, but I did take 2 of the magnets, the upside down pineapples, and put them on my sister's doors.
Fuck off.
Where their children are also staying.
That's wild. That's wild.
you-
man.
I
Did
thought
they
you
have
were
any
saying-
success?
I thought you were saying it was your door. So I thought it was
No, I
weird.
was kidding that it was my door.
Oh, I thought you were
That
serious.
was the bit. It was, look, this is my door, ha ha ha,
Yeah.
because my next door neighbor had it. But I did take them and put them on my sister's doors. They,
I thought you were trying to get people to come in and like be very confused by you and your 12-year-old nephew.
they just walk in with like a hard on naked. My nephew's taking a shower.
Poorly.
Yeah, very poorly taking a shower. But my sister said that the cleaning guy came because I did it in the morning and the cleaning guy came pretty early. So he must have like seen it about 30 minutes later. He said, I see you have a new magnet and like pointed it out. Obviously he knows he works on a cruise, like trying to let her know like, hey, if you didn't put this here, you need to know that it's here because people are going to walk into your room.
I think the cleaning guy, when he sees the chewed up gun one, he walks in with like a fucking hazmat suit.
Oh my
Like, just
God.
like-
I cannot imagine being
Oh
one of the
my
cleaners being like
God.
fucking fantastic.
yeah, we got gum, we got pineapples, we got small big bird.
No,
What
we
the
got-
fuck
we-
is going on?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
told my
yeah.
sister he wasn't asking to like show concern. He was asking to see if you were down or not.
Amazing.
He's like, I see you got a new one. What are we doing here? Can you kick out your 10-year-old and your 18-year-old out of the room so we
Yeah.
can get busy?
Before we move on, JP, I gotta say I'm very proud of you. I heard that you were gambling on this cruise
Big gambling.
and you were down.
Oh boy, was I down.
And guess what? That's not the end of the story, folks. He clawed back. That's the story. That's the lesson. That's a Fellavision lesson. Okay, cut
That's
the camera
right.
here. Listen, if you're losing money, you're gambling. You're just doing it wrong. You're not working hard enough. You're not grinding. You're not
That's
sensing the
actually true.
vibe of the table. You just got to get up, walk around, do a lap, go to the ATM,
Come
go
right
back,
back.
get the fuck back in there. That's what
That's
I'm
right.
talking about.
And that's what I did.
Exactly.
I
You
broke
got to
even.
claw back every inch.
I
And
broke
guess
even.
what? If you give up, that next hand, that was yours, baby. That was yours for the
That
taking. You would
literally
have
could
hit.
have been it. That literally could have been it.
Yeah.
I was down $400 by the end of this.
Chump change.
Threw 100 into a slot. Bow, bow, bow. Actually, no, not even. I lost that 100. 100's gone. So now I'm basically 500 down.
Whoops.
Whoops.
And then I have points on my card that I can transfer into betting credits. So I basically ended up with $14 in betting credits.
Nice.
And that won me 360. And then I got 100 from the.
Well, wait, this is all
Blackjack.
on slots?
No, I mostly played blackjack, but the 360 was from slots.
They got craps on that? Like,
Oh,
or
they got
is that,
craps.
is that too crazy for like the boat?
It's going overboard.
didn't-
Yeah.
You
Like,
didn't
do
bet
they
on
have
the
to do the
One
tables
last
level
boat-
out?
One last
do they
boat
do
story.
that?
Speaking of that, is there was one of those in the casino. There was one of those like coin things. You know when you put a coin in and it like
Like,
pushes them all.
Yeah.
The
It was
Taco
one of
Bell thing?
those.
Yeah.
And like
No,
I
it goes
said,
like this one.
There was 2 nights where the boat was extremely rocky, and then my niece was just sitting at that thing, and the quarters were falling, and she was just taking the quarters and putting them back in to try and win.
Ooh, that's a good
She was
move.
just like running around the thing. So
She got the bug.
that was pretty fucking cool that was a possibility. But I think somebody caught on pretty quick and was doing the same thing.
I want to go on a
Wait,
cruise so fucking bad.
How old is she?
She's 18.
Oh, she's 18. Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't bet on the
was
Eagles, did you?
I did not. What? I'm
Didn't
actually.
need to. It was already done.
Dude, I'm a Chiefs fan.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I'm a
Idiot.
Chiefs fan. I have blonde hair. I sit in the box at the stadium. I'm dating Travis Kelce.
Yeah. I've never been an Eagles fan. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, there's no birds in the Super Bowl, dude.
Yeah, dumbass.
All right, let's get into the Oscars.
Oscars, baby. Let's jump in. So here's what we're doing. Like the Golden Globes, we're going to do a little bit of a betting pool here. Each of us are throwing in $20, and we are going to pick some of the favorite categories, and we're going to choose who we think is going to win. And we're going to add up those points, and whoever has the most points out of 1,000 wins. Let me quickly go over the point structure. So we've got Best Picture. If you get that one right, you get 300 points. Best Director gets you 150 points. Best Actor or Actress gets you 100 points. Best Supporting Actor / Supporting Actress, 75 points. Cinematography gets you 100. Screenplay, both adapted and original, are both worth 50, and the score is worth 50. You also have 2 bonus categories, which are worth 10.
Yeah. And just to clarify, favorites and dogs are graded equally. There's no there's no value system in place. So if you pick a front runner, it's just, and win, it's worth the same amount that if a plus 1,000
A dark horse.
Yeah, going back to gambling lingo, if that were to win, it's all the same. So
It's all the same.
yeah.
So with that said, let's go over we'll go category for category here. So let's start with Best Picture.
Do we want to start with the least? Start at the bottom and go to Best Picture. That's how they do it at the Oscars, right?
Okay, fine.
It's more exciting.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
So yeah, the Oscar nominations came out a couple days ago. We're gonna start with, I guess, animated.
Did we didn't do an
Animated feature was the bottom because I was like, or are we just going to start from the
Oh, we
bottom?
didn't even
bottom?
add animated feature into the
Yeah,
point
it's the
system.
one that's not on there.
Yeah,
Okay,
I went off the
replacing-
point system.
We're
and-
replacing score with animated.
but I already,
Why are
I didn't
you-
Okay,
Oh,
you just get to
submitted
pick
the
now.
shit.
Then you just get to pick now. Then
What? I did score and animated.
we're doing animated.
All right.
What are the nominees?
He's pissed.
I am pissed.
Go to animated. Letter to a Pig, 95.
Wait, this is
that's
short.
That's
This is
I was about to
short.
say I've never even heard of these
Yeah, I
fucking
was like-
things. Come on, dickhead.
Where the fuck is it?
Oh, you're shit at this.
Where the
War is
fuck
over.
Animated
Inspired by
feature
the
film.
music
Here
of
we
John and
Boy and the Heron, Elemental, Nimona. I've never heard of that. Robot Dreams and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
I heard
I
great
think
things
this
about
one's
Robot
pretty
Dreams.
obvious, but
Great things about Robot Dreams.
Andy, who you got?
Boy and the Heron.
Boy and the Heron, Brian.
Boy and the Heron.
Fucking boy.
I'm going Spider-Man for sure.
That movie didn't even have an ending.
Spider-Man's gonna take it. Spider-Man takes it.
I tend to disagree just based on the fact that like I know it's not an MCU like movie, but those movies have not fared very well at all.
That's true.
Yeah, I was like, the Academy doesn't care for
Yeah.
cartoons.
I'm going boy, especially because
So
I
we're
need to
going
be
art
different.
flick.
All right, so the next one
the last Miyazaki.
is screenplay adapted.
Adapted.
Or
okay.
original, whichever one.
Let's go adapted first.
Let's go adapted. So adapted screenplay. This is the writing for the screenplay. We've got as nominees American Fiction, which is adapted? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a book.
Oh, that's right. Duh. Barbie, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest. Is Barbie adapted because it's based off of
There was a lot
IP?
of it's just IP. There's a lot of controversy over this because it really was an original script, but because there was IP involved, they threw it into adapted. Which,
And so was Oppenheimer was an original script, wasn't it?
No, it's based on a book.
but based on a book.
Oh shit, I'm a fucking idiot then. I don't know anything about books. Wow, okay. So,
And also, Zone of Interest is also based on a book, but from what I was reading, there's a great piece by Adam Naiman on The Ringer about Zone of Interest that came out last week, is that it's a book, but he kind of just, Jonathan Glazer just took one part
like
of
the premise, basically, right?
not even the premise, just like something that happens in the book, and it's just like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I'm just going to make the movie based entirely on this one aspect of it. But
So it's not even really an
It's
adaptation.
also like based on history that happened.
It's currently.
It's
out.
adapted history.
I didn't watch Zone of Interest, but
Oh, it rocked. We saw it. It was awesome.
It was sick.
all right. So who do you guys got for adapted screenplay?
Oh, I don't
Andy, you're
remember.
just keep
first.
going.
Adapted screenplay. I got Oppenheimer.
same.
Oppenheimer. I'm gonna go with Barbie because we have the dream team, Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach, who are dating or not? Are they? They're married, I think.
I think maybe, yeah.
But I was like, they have to give something to Barbie, and this
I
is
think
the
you're
thing. I'm
probably
gonna get.
right.
This is gonna be the thing that gets him.
I think you're probably right. I went with Oppenheimer as well because I didn't give as many things to Oppenheimer like everybody else did. Wink, 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 wink. Yeah, I think Oppenheimer probably takes it. But Barbie, that makes sense. You're probably right. I like that thinking. All right, let's go to original screenplay. So the nominees are Anatomy of a Fall, Holdovers, Maestro, May December, and a rare nomination
made it
here.
in.
Yeah, big snub this
And
year.
Past Lives. Big snub on May December, by the way. But we'll get into that later, maybe.
Maybe.
Andy, who do you got for your OG screenplay?
Holdovers.
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 I'm going with Anatomy of a Fall, which I saw on Saturday, and I fucking loved.
So fucking good.
I'm going with Anatomy of a Fall because everyone seems to love it,
You haven't seen it yet?
and I haven't seen it.
Respect on just trying to win, though.
Yeah, I'm just trying to win. I was just like, I heard rave reviews.
Yeah. No, I'm with you guys on that. Anatomy of a Fall for me as well.
It got another screenplay award recently, right? It got.
I really
It
should
won
have
the
looked
Golden
more.
Globes.
Yeah, I
Golden
should have looked
Globes.
more at the Golden Globes, but I really didn't consider
All
that.
right, let's jump into. Should we go? Yeah, let's do supporting actor and actress.
All right. Actress first.
Ladies first, nice
Actress
dude.
in a supporting role. Who do you got?
Davine Joy Randolph from the Holdovers.
Nice. Wonderful performance. Haven't seen this movie, going Jodie Foster.
You're going Jodie Foster with this one. This is all right. That's kind of big. I was wondering if I should go with that, but I went Divine as well. I was like, I felt like was amazing in the Holdovers. So
I'm with you. Davine Joy Randolph
Yeah.
for me.
Also, when she won at the Golden Globes, it's fucking electric. That was like, that was the first watching live. That win was like, me and Girlander were sitting next to each other on the couch. We were just like, let's fucking go.
Go
Love
back real
that.
quick. There's going to be an interesting point here in terms of snubs. You'll see that America Ferrera is in there for Barbary
Barbary.
on supporting role, but Margot Robbie not in Best Actress.
yeah,
fucking weird.
and I was just
Anyway, well I guess
the,
we'll get into
the world
snubs.
is very angry about that in different ways.
Actor in a supporting role. Andy, hit it.
Fuck, I could not remember who I did.
I hate
Robert
that you keep
Downey
switching
Jr.
back and
Robert
forth.
Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
Pull that to a different fucking. Pull it up on your phone or something.
You've also been saying the nominees sometimes and then
makes
not
sense.
saying them other times.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, okay. So hold on. We got Sterling K. Brown, Robert De Niro, Robert Downey Jr., Ryan Gosling, and Mark Ruffalo as the supporting.
Yeah,
and
I
he's
did
got,
Robert Downey Jr. I wanted to do Mark Ruffalo, but I figured Robert Downey Jr. would get
because
it.
he won the Golden Globes. Did he win the Golden Globe
I
for
don't
it?
know.
I just
He
think it's
did.
going to be like an Oppenheimer sweep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's running. RDJ.
Yeah, I was like, my
Same for
heart
you.
wants a little bit for Ruffalo, but I went Robert Downey Jr. just because it was like such a serious role. that I felt like people, and also I think that Oppenheimer just
Yeah, I also did RBJ, so we can just fucking move right on.
If I was picking my heart of hearts, it's going to Robert De Niro and his little glasses, just because I think
Yeah.
Killers is the better movie.
There was a moment there where
Colonel
I
Sanders.
wrote out Robert De Niro, but I was like, I just
Let's go cinematography
Cinematography?
before we do leading roles. All right, cinematography. We've got El Conde, who is Edward Lockman, Killers of the Flower Moon, Rodrigo Prieto, Maestro, Matthew Libatique. Who the fuck is that?
He's a very famous.
Oppenheimer,
Yeah.
Hoyt van Hoytema?
He also shot the Wave.
Hoytema?
This is a
How
stacked
do you say that one?
Yeah,
fucking
it's
category.
stacked.
And then Poor Things, Robbie Ryan.
Christian, want to talk about this at all?
Well, this one, it's like, there is the sweep that's happening. I do like Ed Lockman, but he's not going to win this one for a black and white movie about a vampire. Killers of Flower Moon looked good, but nothing to rave about.
Not enough to
Poor
shoot.
Things is the only thing that I really considered as like
Yeah.
a maybe. I was like, Poor Things is so radical that I feel like it's worth giving it to them. But what Hoyt did is just like, it's just outrageous. So
Yeah,
it's like there's no way you can get away from
This has to be a
him
sweep.
winning.
We all
Yeah.
chose Oppenheimer on cinematography, right?
Yeah, I wanted to go Maestro just because like Matthew Libatique's been cooking for a while, and they're like Killers look great, Poor Things look great. Didn't see El Conde, sorry.
Yeah, no,
but
I don't know.
I've never even heard of that.
exactly. But
Yeah, no
I
one saw
mean,
it.
Oppenheimer, like that movie is just like a joy to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one wins,
They're
and I
just
think it's
so
a lot. I
stunning.
think there's no chance for anything else on that one, unfortunately. All right, actress in a leading role. Let's do it.
We have score too. Let's do score first.
We could do score. We all chose score
I chose
because I
Thor.
put it on there like an idiot
Yeah.
without putting the
Yeah.
animated one. I mean, this one also I think is probably gonna be a sweep, but we've got American Fiction, Laura Cartman. God damn it!
Yeah.
Indiana Jones got a nod here from John Williams.
I mean, the Indiana Jones theme is a classic banger.
you just
forever.
you just
but-
get a nomination every time.
Yeah, it's
because
just like, well, there's a new Indiana Jones movie. It's like that song still rocks, so let's do it.
we got Killers of the Flower Moon, Robbie Robertson, Oppenheimer, Ludwig Göransson,
Yeah.
Poor Things, Yerskin Fendrix, which
Dude.
is a fucking ridiculous name.
I just got to shout out real quick before we go into it. The Ludwig Göransson score for Tenet is one of my
rocks.
favorite like headphones on, just fucking vibing. I used to
Walking backwards
Yeah.
fast as fuck.
I used to work at the office and I'd just be like, trying to do backwards stuff. I'm so fucking Tenet-Pilled. You have no idea.
It's coming back to IMAX.
I'm so
Let's go.
Tenet-Pilled,
Yeah, like,
you have no idea.
Yeah, I'm Tenet-Pilled. I'm Big Bird-Pilled. So
Hell
that's
yeah.
me.
All right,
American
what do you-
Fiction being on here is interesting. Sorry
I
to
was
cut
like,
you off.
No, that is very weird.
but the score rules.
Really?
It is good.
I couldn't hum you a bit of it.
I mean,
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at with it.
Can you hum
I
it?
used to-
Yeah.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
All right, what do you got, Andy? I
Oppenheimer.
think this is probably a sweep. What do you got?
I'm going Killer. Shout out Robbie Robertson, R.I.P.
Really?
I think he died this year or last year. I think posthumous. Like,
Did they give it to him on that?
and also like the score's amazing. So that's where I went.
I think it's
Interesting.
rude to give a dead guy an award when there's all these living people that could get it.
Give him his
Yeah.
flowers while he's alive.
Let's
I
just
agree.
give it to John Williams. He has more.
I mean, John Williams is on the way out, so.
more Oscars than anyone else. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
John Williams also came out of retirement. He was like, I was going to retire, but now he's going to keep cooking.
I'm killing.
What do you got, Tharp?
Ludwig with Oppenheimer.
I got
Just
Ludwig
because,
as
like,
well.
I felt like even the memes, like the fucking score, like it's
Yeah.
not going anywhere.
I think the score takes it for Luddy. All right, actress in a leading role. We've got Annette Bening in Naiad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lily Gladstone in Killers of the Flower Moon. Sandra Hüller in Anatomy of a Fall. Carey Mulligan in Maestro, and Emma Stone in Poor Things. Is it a leading role for Carey Mulligan, though? Can they both be leading roles? Is Bradley Cooper the supporting actor?
Have you seen the movie? Just
No, that's why I'm asking.
yeah. It's. I mean, the movie's based on like it's his life, but towards the end,
I
it
thought it
kind
was
of
a biopic about him.
yeah. But you kind of realize that she's like kind of carrying like a lot of the
Sort of
emotional
like a
weight of the
Priscilla
movie.
Elvis situation.
Yeah, but that movie's not about Elvis though.
Well, it's about Priscilla.
It is. Yeah,
So
but the
that's
movie's
what I'm
named
saying. It's called Priscilla. It's not called Elvis.
It's not like a Jaws scenario.
Yeah,
He's on
this
the
one.
screen for like
I
5
think
minutes.
you know what, Andy, who do you got?
I wanted to do Emma, but I think with all the hype around Lily Gladstone, and she did have a great performance, I think it's going to be her.
Okay.
Yep.
You got a yep here. That's a classic Andy vote.
Yeah. There's no
You gotta
getting
let
around
me know.
it. It's just like you got to give it to Lily Gladstone. You wanted more of her. There's no other movie where I wanted more of a person.
I chose
Poor
Emma.
things.
I chose
Stone.
Emma, and I'm sticking with it. But I do think that the Academy hands it to Lily. But I'm going to vote Emma Stone for my prediction. She did a great job. She deserves it.
If it was the curse, I'd vote for Emma.
Dude, I still need to finish that shit.
Some of that plate breaking in Poor Things is,
Yeah. The flicking
level.
of the wiener.
Oh, yeah.
Great flick.
Wiener flick.
Great wiener flick. All right, actor in a leading role. We've got Bradley Cooper. They're both leading roles, I guess.
Yeah, you can have 2 leading roles.
Coleman Domingo and Rustin. Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers. Cillian Murphy, I should say. Oppenheimer. Jeffrey Wright, American Fiction. Who do you got, Andy?
This was my wild card. I'm going Bradley Cooper.
You're wrong as fuck on
The
that.
nose? You're going to go with the nose
I'm
on
going
this
for
one?
the
Nose goes.
Nose goes.
Who you going with?
I am going to go with Cillian Murphy.
I wrote out Cillian Murphy first on accident.
Cillian
I was like,
Yo, my man,
Cillian?
Hell
I was
yeah,
like,
dude.
I was like, Cillian's the boy. But then I was like, I kept hemming and hawing back and forth, and I was like, he did win a Golden Globe, so why not go, like, put my heart into Paul Giamatti and, like, make that happen for him? So my vote is going for Paul Giamatti, but for, like, a manifestation.
I'm with you on that. Paul's
John.
got this one, dude. Give it to Paul. He fucking deserves
he
it.
lifted
They didn't
that
give
script up.
Alexander Payne the directing nod.
Snub.
Yeah.
That's some
Snub alert.
bullshit. This goes
I was
to
like,
Paul.
everybody was carrying that movie, so
Paul deserves a fucking Oscar. Hasn't won an Oscar yet.
give it to him.
Deserves it. Cillian Murphy's first nomination, by the way, for an Oscar.
He didn't get it for the fucking Scarecrow.
He didn't get it
He
for
should've
Scarecrow.
got it for the
He didn't get it for
Scarecrow.
Peaky Blinders,
He
dude. I
didn't
know
get it
that's
for
not a
Red
movie,
Eye?
but make an
Yeah.
exception, dude.
Red Eye, Rachel McAdams
Right.
playing, just being annoying to the person you're sitting next to on the plane.
That couldn't be me. All right, let's go into director. We've got Justine Triet for Anatomy of a Fall, Killers of the Flower Moon, Martin Scorsese,
Naughty.
Marty.
Chrissy Nolan for Oppie, Yorgos Lanthimos for Poor Things,
Not Yorkie.
Yorgi.
good old Yorgs, and then Jonathan Glazer for Zone of Interest. Andy, take us away.
I want to do Zone of Interest because it was really good directing, but I think Oppenheimer's going to win it.
Yep.
That would be radical if Zone of Interest wins.
I think all
would
three of
I
y'all
would love that.
are on some Oppenheimer shit for this.
Yeah, I was
right?
like, this is definitely like, Marty, I would love to give you the award, but I've seen Oppenheimer twice.
I'm going Yorgi.
You're going
Love it.
Yorgi.
This is my dark horse. I think Yorgi can pull it out.
Yeah, we should have been doing betting odds. You would have fucking cleaned up with that.
This
Yeah.
is my dark horse.
Listen, I'm playing the game with my picks in this round because last time in the Golden Globes I took a lot of outliers and I lost $10. And I'm just going front runners
You're
on
trying
this
to
one.
win that money, dude.
Exactly.
I get it.
Listen,
respect.
yeah.
I would be bummed if they do a true sweep of Oppenheimer where they get Best Picture, Best Director, Best Cinematography.
Dude, I'm predicting a boring run. I think that the 49ers Chiefs Super Bowl is
that
anything.
sucked.
We're just getting a bunch of just like, this is what's going to happen. I'm not expecting
Inevitability.
anything out of the ordinary this time.
But
It's all destiny.
But where's Poor Things nods come from then?
And that just being nominated is where it's at. You just got to be nominated.
I mean, and we know they're going to win production design, right? They have to.
No,
I know
Barbie's
you
going
guys
to
all
win.
chose
Barbie's
something
going to win
else.
production design.
Didn't
They
we-
I
literally
chose something else.
We did that as a bonus cat.
Oh,
by the way.
right. All right. Best picture.
Best Picture.
You don't have
Let's
to
get
read
into
all
it.
these.
I'm going to American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, and Zone of Interest. This is a good list, and you all are going to choose the same one.
Yep.
That's just what happened. We all chose Oppenheimer, every single one of us.
I got to call it like I see it, baby.
There's
It's not-
no question Oppenheimer takes this.
It's not my favorite movie on here,
It's not.
but you
Get 'em,
just got to
get 'em,
play the
Tharp.
game.
I was
Take
like,
'em out.
it
Take
was
'em
my
out.
favorite movie, and you can't have that vote anymore. You have to do something
Yeah, you have
else.
to get.
If
yeah,
it's
now
not
you
your
get
favorite
less
movie,
points.
you don't get to pick.
All right,
get less
I'm
points.
giving it to Barbie, but simply because there was a Chevy commercial for 15 seconds in the middle of it.
Yeah, that works.
I think Past Lives has a chance, to be honest.
Just going real
I
radical.
think
with
I think
Past
they have a
Lives.
chance, but I don't think they take it.
Interesting.
Bonus
All right.
categories?
So we got some bonus categories. We got visual effects and best production design. These are worth 10 points. They're not really anything, but let's go into it. So we got The Creator, Godzilla -1, Guardians of the Galaxy, Mission Impossible, and Napoleon. What do you got, Andy?
I got Godzilla -1. It's the only one I saw. And
Fair enough. You saw Napoleon.
oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, but it was. I don't understand why. That's
I didn't
even on
see
the
any of
list.
the
What do you
effects.
mean? There's crazy effects. It's
Yeah.
war.
Put a
Yeah,
fucking
like-
cannonball through a horse, bro.
Yeah, you never seen a
best
cannonball go
scene,
through a
yeah.
horse like
I
that in
forgot
your
those
life.
were fake. I forgot
Also,
those were
like,
Yeah, you thought
uh,
that was all real.
The
So you should
pyramid
win.
doesn't have a big dent in it from a cannonball.
Pyramid.
Yeah,
what's
believe it or
the-
not.
What's the fight with the ice? What's that called?
Oh, yeah.
Snowball
Yeah.
fights.
No. Where they run across the water.
Yeah,
No, I forget the name of the battle, but yeah.
Fuck. What the hell is the name of that battle? It's like an iconic name.
I don't know, fucking Waterloo or some shit.
It is water. Isn't
No,
it
that's Waterloo's the
No,
last
Waterloo's
one.
the end.
Oh, okay. Well, Danny's
Yeah, when I
losing his
thought
mind.
of
He
this-
definitely knows this shit.
Yeah,
Let's
Danny's
phone a,
like
phone a
fucking
friend.
punching
Danny,
the screen.
where are you? We need you right now.
When I thought of this, I literally just thought of him pumping. I was like, what visual effects?
That was exactly real.
Yeah, they had to do that
Yeah.
at 64x. I went Mission Impossible just to give Tom Cruise and the gang their jobs for driving that fucking motorcycle off of the cliff.
I mean,
See at the
That was
movies.
sick.
You guys
they're
seen
gonna
that?
they're gonna win stunts on this one for sure. Like, but
do you
visual
got?
effects, sure. I went The Creator because it is the like sci-fi darling right now, where they like literally every scene is like visual effects, like magic. It's all CGI, but it looks awesome. So I'm pumped on the visual effects of this movie, even though it disappointed me story-wise.
I went Godzilla -1. I feel like the Academy is international pilled this year, and so they're going to hand it off to the Japanese on this one.
I feel like they're not like Godzilla is just like a serial movie. There's been so many. I don't know if it's that important.
All right, what do we got? Production design. We got Barbie, Killers, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things. Interesting production design, Ron. What do we got?
This one I wanted to do Poor Things, but I think this is where they'll give Barbie something, so I chose Barbie.
Yeah, I think that every one of these movies has outstanding production design, so it's kind of hard to pick. I just went Poor Things because it's a bonus category, and I wanted to go with a favorite.
Hell yeah.
True, I completely sold out because I feel like I want Poor Things to win, but then Barbie basically making a shortage of pink paint in the world, like that whatever Pantone was like in short supply, like it. The production
Bullshit,
design
fuck
was just
that.
insane, so it's just like
Yeah, but it
they have
wasn't
to win.
inventive. It's Barbie.
It's Barbie, but they did Barbie.
They
the
just
best that you
made
could.
Barbie things big.
Big Barbie,
Poor
but
Things
I mean,
did some inventive cool
making
shit.
big things small, terrible. Making small things big, amazing. As
Yeah,
we can see
we
here.
rock with taking small things, making them bigger. You better not make
Yeah.
big things small.
It's
though.
not original production design versus adapted production design. You know
Yeah,
what
but I mean, there's
though?
points to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
made
true,
there
true,
for
true.
creativity. It's design.
we need,
it's a
yeah.
design category. Creativity counts.
Yeah, but I think that using a bunch of sort of like real things to make the Barbie world feel like that. I don't know. I mean, listen, I didn't.
Nobody
pick it, so
wanted to
fucking-
see Poor Things World happen, but we liked
I did.
that it did. We didn't know we wanted it, but people did want to see a big Barbie car. So
All right, y'all. So that's the end of the nominations. Actually, we should let's talk a little bit about snubs.
Snub alert, dude. We gotta
Let's
talk
go about the
snubs.
snubs.
Big ones going on this year, I feel like. Number one, obviously listed as number one here, is Margot Robbie not getting support or leading actress
Snubbed.
at all. And again, like I think it's purely because they don't understand that comedy movies can be good movies,
Yeah.
and deserving of acclaim.
And Ryan Gosling,
Yeah.
titular Ken, did get
Yeah.
the nom, right?
Yeah,
Did he?
he was supporting actor. Yeah.
Oh
Ken.
wow, that's
that's kind of
no.
and
America Ferrera got supporting actress,
Okay, I see what's happening now.
Oh.
Yeah,
so she got snubbed.
yeah. It kind of goes to show that. I mean, I think Barbie by itself didn't get taken seriously.
Yeah.
It got
Yeah,
it got a Best Picture nom. It doesn't feel like it's like legitimate or has any running. Greta Gerwig also didn't get director, which
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that
neither did Alexander Payne.
Yeah, there's been like a little bit of like Barbie backlash after the Oscar noms online, of people just being like, like this movie like wasn't as good as people say it is, like that. There's a car commercial in the middle of it, like I just said a couple minutes
A
ago.
little bit much, yeah.
Yeah.
There's the speech is cringe, but I think that movie really worked for me. I watched it again like a couple weeks ago, and it's still a fun time. And to be that on the nose and kind of like pull off the comedy of what you're trying to do. Like, there's something there.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say that she deserves to win it, but based on that list, she deserves
that
to be
list,
on it.
I would have definitely given her.
And then
at least a
obviously
nom.
we got Leo getting snubbed on Best Actor.
I mean, Leo was good, but Lily Gladstone stole everything from him.
I've said this numerous times on this pod. I'll say it again. He just pulled off some Sling Blade shit. That was not an inventive role at all.
So you're in agreement with,
I
with the
agree that
snub.
that's
yeah,
not a
so it's
snub.
not a
snub.
snub. It's just a
That
big
is not
actor
a
didn't
snub.
get
I
an
think he
accolade.
deserved it.
I do love that Leo, sir.
I love me some Leo, but I don't think he deserved the. And also, I don't think that Bradley Cooper's a snub either. I don't know, but I haven't seen it.
You got to watch it and then report back. He's
an actor's actor.
He's cooking in that fucking movie. Let me
I was
tell
gonna
you.
say, I was like, he's doing it. He's also directing
That movie was
it.
set up to succeed. I will say that.
Yeah, no, it had everything going for it, and then nobody really got it.
It seems like everyone just kind of is like, this dude wants it too bad. We need to pull it away from him to make his life more miserable. Which is a funny vibe to be.
He is
Willem
limitless.
Dafoe, obviously, missing the supporting actor nod, but Mark Ruffalo got it. I think they probably just couldn't give it to both
I don't know
of
if you
them.
can give it to both, and I feel like Willem is he's doing himself. I feel like he's not exactly.
That's him. That's Willem. Right
But
there.
I mean, he's a fucking weirdo.
He
I mean,
burps
he just is the fucking weirdo in these things. He's not the best supporting. He's awesome.
Yeah, like I think it's funny because in Poor Things, I feel like the best supporting is like the entire ensemble cast around Emma Stone, and that just sort of like everyone just splits, you know.
Yeah.
So like
That's her movie for sure.
yeah, I don't necessarily think that like Mark Ruffalo should be on here any more than Willem Dafoe, but
I think Mark Ruffalo deserved to be on the list purely for like the Lisbon cuts.
Yeah.
The Lisbon and the boat
fucking?
cuts were like, that whole their relationship during Lisbon and then into the boat and then at the very end, the beginning of Paris, hilarious. Like he did a great job of like supporting her, like him being frustrated with her was like a good supporting role. Whereas Willem Dafoe, I don't know, there wasn't much supporting happening there. I don't think.
and he was also like separate from her in parts of the movie.
Yeah.
Also, Mark Ruffalo snubbed at the AVNs for Poor Things.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Same thing with Joaquin Phoenix.
True.
And Napoleon.
Yeah.
They
No
should have
pump.
given him fucking the number one award at
Number
AVN.
one Pompster.
I don't know who Fantasia Barrino
Go to
is.
Saltburn.
Who's Fantasia Barrino?
She's in The Color Purple. We didn't see it.
No, we didn't see that one.
We gotta be held
shit.
accountable.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. I guess, that
That's
happens.
why I was trying to skip it.
Yeah, Saltburn, not a snub as well. That is not a snub at all.
Nope.
The movie wasn't very good.
I mean, I would say nominated for best dance sequence. I would give it best dance sequence.
Best hog in a movie this
Yeah.
year, for sure.
Whoa.
Honestly,
we can
best-
fucking
Yeah,
review
you know
on
what?
that for a second.
Oscar award to my guy Barry Keoghan for having a killer hog.
I might give him best sex scene.
Who has a better hog this year in film?
I feel inadequately prepared for this, but next week I will come with the fucking
You got a
full
list?
I
Whose
will do my
hogs did we
research.
see? Come on, let's think about
I
it.
think the little crab guy in Poor Things that was a pretty incredible.
The little crab guy.
Yeah, the guy who ran around like a crab.
Oh yeah, he did have a decent hog.
No, he didn't have a decent.
Well, I
hog.
mean, for film, he had a
For
great
the,
hog.
yeah, for
But
the
just-
scene, it was a perfect hog.
Even just to be nominated is such an honor. You know?
Yeah, to have your
Yeah.
hog nominated.
No, I think Barry Keoghan takes the sweep on the hog
Well,
awards.
are we just going? We're just going size. We're not going for
Well,
like.
just it's got a lot of bounce to it.
Plus, I mean, it's not
Aesthetics.
just as his character in the movie plays into by the end of it how you feel about.
You really want to see it by the end of it,
Yeah,
and
you
then
do.
you do. It's
right,
a
guys.
really good payoff.
Wasn't even thinking about it, and then when I saw
You
it,
get to
I
see it going to
realized
dirt.
I was thinking. About
Talk May December for a little bit while I do my,
Yeah, you do
research.
Yeah.
research.
So May December, I do think that this is a snub. I think like there's so many people that need to be recognized in this movie. Like I don't know if are either of them is Julianne Moore and Natalie Portman, are they supporting or are they leads in this movie?
True. That it maybe that's kind of like where the snub came
I
from.
feel
Is
like-
that like it's hard to put them in a category because they're both kind of carrying the movie,
Yeah.
but neither of them was
No
really
Charlie
the
Melton
lead.
either. Not in a supporting. Give him a nod.
I mean, I guess Natalie was more of the lead because it was like her story kind
Yeah.
of, but still, Julianne
Julianne
Moore
Moore
really
deserved
brought it.
at least some kind of nod. Charlie Melton deserved some kind of nod.
But we're gonna move on to Asteroid City, which is astronomical that they did not.
Not even production
design should have done it.
At least a nomination.
Something.
I think what might have happened is
Put it
that
in the best picture.
much like me, maybe none of the people that are deciding the Oscars, that no one in the Academy watched it in time because I saw this thing like 3 weeks ago, and it's a fantastic.
It came out in like October, right?
It was in the summer, I think it was.
Oh,
Yeah,
so,
it was like it was a while ago.
Because that's kind of what
very
happened. There are
limited
too many
release.
movies.
Yeah,
also.
there
I
too
think,
many
yeah,
movies.
to your point of like the Kansas City Niners thing, Oppenheimer got like 13 nominations. Poor Things and I forget which other one got 11. What was the other one that got a lot? There's
Holdovers?
No, not Holdovers. Holdovers got 5. Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they got like every nomination. And it's kind of like a bit of bullshit to give.
Because everyone saw 5 movies this year.
That's kind of like just the way this shit goes. Is like, okay, this movie was the best movie. Let's give it every possible nomination. This movie was the second best movie. Let's give it almost every one.
Just because you participated doesn't mean you get a statue. You know, if the movie's the best, you just gotta.
Yeah, that's what happened to your. That's what happened to your homie with Asteroid City. Then.
All right,
No.
folks. Circling back to a previous award we had mentioned, Chris and Andy, you guys have seen Zone of Interest?
Yes.
Quick.
Is there a hog in that?
They're in the scene where he's in the river. Is he naked?
No.
No.
He's
Okay, so
wearing like
there's no
he's
hog?
wearing like
No
little
hog.
underwear. Like,
Stop
like
trying
little,
to take the hog away
there's no-
from Barry, dude. He gets the award.
Okay,
I
but-
would say that we do see maybe an outline of hog, but not like full hog.
Yeah. Also, no Nazi hogs.
No
I'm
Nazi
I'm not trying to
hog.
see any Nazi hogs.
I'm just trying to figure out the nominations. Infinity Pool. I'm pretty sure we see Alexander Skarsgård's hog.
That's true.
Yep. That's a fucking banger. Yeah. Think about that.
Do you guys like
But-
that movie? I didn't see that one.
It was fun. Mia Goth is going 120 miles an hour the entire time, and it's a very fun watch.
We saw a decent amount of hogs. We reviewed a movie this year
Well,
in the
Let him go through
precursors.
it. He's got the
You got
list.
another one?
yeah, we got Zone of Interest not making it because with no Nazi hogs. That's that's the Fellavision T-shirt.
Yeah, no
No
Nazi
Nazi
hogs.
Yeah.
We don't do Nazi hogs on this podcast.
Just a buster.
Yeah, let's go.
Nazi hogs. Buster.
I'll give it to Saltburn. I'll give it to Barry. We got we'll go Alexander Skarsgård, Infinity Pool, and I'm just going through my letterbox right now. So
Yeah,
just
just
Whose
one
dick did I see this year?
Yeah, on my dick list.
Quickly scrolling.
Best hog flicks.
We've only got 2. I
Well-
know I've seen a lot of hog this year.
Yeah, no, I've
Dead
seen
guy
so
in
many
Poor
more
Things,
dicks than
crap
this.
guy in Poor Things.
Yeah.
Those are
Most
2.
Here's the
Number
thing.
Poor Things.
Bo is Afraid. Who's seen it? Raise your
Bo is
hand.
Afraid.
Was that this year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. I'm
Do you
not going
see
to
Joaquin
spoil. I'm not
Phoenix's
going to.
hog?
You see a hog
Is it his?
in an attic. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's definitely winning this this fucking.
Dude, it goes to Barry. We're not taking it away from.
Okay,
my
when
boy.
you watch Bo is
He's
Afraid,
got a
report
springy
back
weenie.
and tell me
Yeah.
if it's a better
Go
hog
ahead and
than
jump up
Barry's.
and down. Show me how springy your hog is, dude. You don't have a springy hog like him.
It's got bounce.
right, y'all.
This doesn't need to get personal.
Okay,
Don't
I'm sorry.
attack us,
Your
man.
hog is probably
Just-
just fine.
just-
You probably have decently springy hog.
It's
We're
springy,
talking
it's
about
fine.
star hogs right now.
All right, y'all. That feels like a full ep to me. So let's call it Oscar nominations, episode 1 this week. We're dropping 2 episodes this week. So we got Oscars, episode 1. We're following that shit up with the review of ISS. Tune in a few days. ISS coming up.
And yo, make sure you subscribe to the old podcast on YouTube. And if you're listening on audio, sorry
Fuck
that
you.
we forget to show a bunch of visual stuff or describe it. But yeah, subscribe, review, do all that shit. I appreciate it. And follow us on Instagram.
Shout out to Jackson. I know you're watching this.